game. This one's going to be 2-21. So that's a pretty big seed difference here for K and Kaiser. And we're not going to Mos Eisley. We're going crazy enough. Like in the last set, we saw a lot of like, well, quote unquote, a lot, relatively speaking, of like understage gameplay and like going from one side of the stage to the other. Not an option here.
Nope, that pillar will get in the way. So likely not part of the game plan. Instead, it's the neutral sig. That's going to be part of the game plan of this red team.
Great follow-up there. You talked about that neutral signature last game and its ability to pick up like a somewhat aerial, but also potentially grounded opponent as well.
Down sig avoided there by Wess. Sidelight actually helps them get out of the way of that nair from the blue team. Falling side air, that's Kaiser. Gonna clean things up.
Yeah, that's a great way to answer back. All of a sudden, they got the first KO super early, but it's 5 stocks to 4 in favor of the blue team. Eyes are going to kind of be on K here, throwing out damage back and forth. Hopefully K does not lose the stock and be the first one on final. Completely disengaged from that. Doesn't want to get caught by like a GCD sig from them over on the edge.
Tough spot for K there. Wess was below him. Hit him with the recovery. K, okay. Good neutralite. Reads the movement of them there. Recovery from Wess. K's got to be careful. Like you said, he can't fall too quickly here as he's about to be on his final stock.
Them stuck over on the edge. Wess. Red team was complete. Okay, there's the GC in sig. We haven't seen too many of those that actually hit today, but we have seen a few. I think probably the most maybe from this team. I could be remembering the other Double Taros team. Nice little spike there from Wess's down air on the spear, and we're going to be even, at least in terms of stocks, but blue team is just a little bit ahead. As Vim, I was going to say he's halfway through his stock, but I forgot we're playing against the Taros here, so, you know, his stock's gone. Yeah,
I mean, 9 + 9, that's 18 strength on the board for the blue team. They're hitting hard, especially when they're racking up those double side airs.
You're hearing the flurry of fists coming out from the double gauntlet players here. Sidelight Nair, they both dodged through the side air that came out from Kaiser right after that. There's the dash in light that hits Vim, sends him over to the right side. He's stuck back on the wall. They don't seem to be like fully preoccupied with him. They're mostly looking at Wess, but then he wants to peek over. Now they'll turn their focus onto him.
All right, blue team gonna start swinging. Both red team members close to KO %, but so are the blue team members. It's all left to Kaiser. Kaiser's gotten 3 of the stocks so far. He was dominating at one point, so might have to get the final 2.
Coming into this one with the Taros axe on the board. There is 1 axe on the side of V3M here. Started off really well for Kaiser. He's already found 3 unanswered hits. Tries to go in with the D-Sig, doesn't make a connection. Okay, he's gonna have a moment of respite. He's not caught. Oh my gosh! The side air hitting both of the weapon toss, lasered in, gets the KO, and he wins the 2v1, 6 KOs and 780 damage. What is he doing? He's insane.
He's just, you know, he's that guy. He's the ace of the team, and he clutched up. And you know what? Everybody knows that if your teammate can clutch up, you can clutch up. That's what you need in a teammate. And that's just, I mean, that's just amazing plays coming out from Kaiser.
Small Fortress of Lions being taken off the board. So that was one of the first things banned. We are definitely not going there in this set with the double Taros versus Wess's Chun-Li and Vem's Rayman going to Demon Island.
Good pick for the red team. Lots of opportunities to utilize that signature kit for those edge guards. Of course, we've seen the Rayman down signature be very effective with these short walls. Okay, Vem just gonna get the 2-piece onto both of them. Ooh, Wess getting chunked though.
Oh my gosh! Dude, that angle is so scary.
Nice.
Every time it hits. Nice there from Wess to get the follow-up. Splitting up the blue team. Now the other member of the blue team is sent all the way over to the left side. The side sig from Vem gets the KO. The dodge comes out from Wess. The side sig. Okay. There's the down air. That's going to be it for Kai.
Clean edge guard from Vem. K immediately going off stage.
Ooh. Ooh.
That could be scary, but he turns it around, hits the recovery. Vem still finds some damage onto him, but once again, red team with that extra stock.
Yeah, that's Vim showing all of the movement that you have, all of the control that you have as a Rayman player on that down signature while you're charging it up. You can move, obviously forward, but he was using it to move back away from that corner so he didn't get stuck.
Nice from Vim. Gonna put K onto his final stock. Yeah.
He waited that second sidelight out painfully long almost.
Kaiser not able to hit that gravity cancel down light. He wanted to follow up.
Oh, Vim!
Bro, Vim's still on his first stock. Kaiser gonna eat
crazy.
that side sig.
There's the ground pound from Wess off of that to get the double KO. Great start from Vim. Great ending there from Wess. And dude, it's 5 stocks to 1. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, what a turnaround from the red team. They really just brought this one into their favor.
Dude, he's doing so much damage.
Okay. Vim gonna get shut down there. But this is an easy KO for Wess. Yep, just goes for the bread and butter. Downlight side air. And that is gonna be the red team tying things up.
Splitting the KOs right down the middle, and 605 damage coming out from V3M, dude. His axe was going crazy at the end. He was finding so many hits, extending his strings. Wess was helping out as well. Like he was a couple points in the middle of that, and then like he'd hit 1, and then Vim would find like 3, and then he'd hit 1, and then Vim would find like 3.
Well, we're going into the next one. Did you catch the map though?
I did not catch the map. I was looking at the stats screen. We're going to Mos Eisley.
Mos Eisley. Kaiser and K did win on this map for game number 1, so not too surprised to see them want to come back to it. Wait, no, they didn't. They won on Fortress.
That's correct. There's the in-light, and of course the jump nair coming right after that. Dude, Vim is ready to send K over to the edge. At weapon disadvantage, K stayed low, so when the recovery came out from V3M, okay, he held that one as that axe grinds to a halt across the stage.
Nice weapon toss from Vim. Side air not needed. Kaiser gonna fall on the right side. K not able to get in position. I really feel like, and I don't mean this in a mean way towards K, but it feels like the red team's bullying K out of it and treating him like a little brother, and he's just not able to come help out Kaiser.
Oh yeah, you kind of saw that there. It was a delayed reaction moving over onto the right side, like whiffing a D-light when no one was really near him. Kind of like the little brother playing with the controller that's not plugged in, being like, I'm helping. Oh, wow. Dude, Kaiser's just getting juggled by Vim. Okay, it's a nice in-light. Gonna split up the red team, send Wess all the way to the left side. Okay, there's a great follow-up there from K as well. The D-light, the movement from Wess to get away from that.
All right, blue team does manage to slow things down. They bring this one back. Stock count is even. Kaiser, actually the one who is the most damaged right now.
Yeah, just backing up all the way to the right side of the stage as Wess pushes forward. It's the recovery. There's the side light. Oh, and Vim also gets the side air after that, adding up more damage. Kaiser's definitely in KO damage.
He does hit that neutral signature, goes for another one. Actually, it was a recovery after the whiff neutral signature. Target swap, likely unintentional, but it does lead to Vim on the right side. Hits the recovery onto Kaiser.
Take on the 1v2 for just a minute. Double weapon toss coming out, and Wess even comes in with a ground pound. He ends up getting below K. Out comes the unarmed recovery. The backside of that recovery from Kaiser hits Wess. He's going to be looking for a weapon. He slides in time. He saw that V3M was about to throw a move out. Okay, there's the recovery from K. Now that's K stepping things up here, getting 3 KOs on the second stock.
Nice pick up there for Wess, though. Will hit that side signature. Everybody onto their final stocks. Kaiser not even going to risk the 1v1 against Vim while the teammates were respawning.
Oh, that's back-to-back sidelight neutral airs from Vim onto K. That's really scary. Kaiser sent over to the edge. Both of their sights are set on K. Now Kaiser's back up. Oh my gosh, I thought someone was gonna completely lose it there.
K trying to hit that reversal with the axe. Went for the ground pound at the top, hoping to spike upwards. Wasn't quite enough. Blue team not done yet. Side signature. K gets launched further. He's just too damaged right now.
There's the D-light recovery coming up from V3M. Okay, Wess went for the delayed recovery slightly after that side light, hoping to catch the opponent in the air above him, maybe dodging in and up. That's a game. Wess doing 668 damage, and we're going to be going into the next one.
Yeah, Wess and Vim doing a really good job. I think a better way to describe that kind of bullying that happened was they split the blue team up, and they did a really good job of being scary enough to either of the blue team members that they weren't confident to try to come in and save their teammate. They did a really good job of making it really hard for the blue team to come back together in a lot of situations.
And we're going back to Mos Eisley Spaceport over here. K hoping that he can kind of keep that activity level that he had in the latter half of the game in the first half of the game. Blue team starting off with it strong, putting V3M already into the orange very quickly. Stomp down here from K. Now they kind of swap positions. Now K is the one fighting Wess.
Kaiser trying to go for the side sig, but he eats a down sig. Them getting
scary.
aggressive, but he gets back safely.
Yeah, I think Kaiser was giving a lot of respect to Vim in that moment and not really trying to capitalize off of that burnt dodge for the GC side sig.
Ooh. Backswing of the recovery almost takes out Wess. It's going to stomp side air. What's the edge guard? Just a weapon toss. They want the stage control, and they'll have it. Stomp side air to take out Wess. What's the team
They
combo?
knew Wess was going to be... Okay, this is really scary. The double hammer! That was so close to pick it up with a GCD light.
Oh, they're not done yet, though. Kaiser getting more damage built up onto them. Wess on the left side hits the side signature.
Dude, Kaiser's going crazy, hitting both members of the red team, like one after the other. There's the side air for the KO from Wess. Oh, just barely gets under that neutral signature from Wess, but he answers back. There's the KO again. That's Wess picking up the first two.
Kaiser waiting things out a little bit, but he burns all his resources. So he's going to get caught there. K trying to take out them on the respawn.
Oh, whiffed insig doesn't get punished from Kaiser.
Neutralized.
There's the inlight in Wess.
Complete.
Wess wasn't able to find any interruption there. This time the neutral signature makes a hit. Sends Wess over. V3M was setting up for the potential save, but he saw how low Wess was. He knew that like dipping down there would be way too unsafe, way too much risk for potentially like a middling reward.
Well, now they are playing full stock deficit. Wess currently untouched on that final stock, but it's going to be his teammate. First one to add some damage. You saw K with the wake up, gravity cancel, downlight. Once again, he's going to threaten at the top of the map. Side airs. Kaiser again going for the end sig. It's going to be a ground pound. Vem's out of there. It's all left to Wess.
This is Wess in the 1v2, the 4 stocks. Oh, he hits both sides. All right, it's a great way to start. A victory here from Wess against all odds would give them the 3-1 victory over K and Kaiser. But as it stands now, it's looking like a game 5. There's the D-Sig. I feel like that's one of the first times we've seen a charged up D-Sig like that. Not hit on the second one. Kaiser finds the KO after that, and we're going to game 5.
Game 5 situation. Kaiser and K managing to clutch up there. Really found their footing. I feel like with the hammer specifically, I feel like if they lean more hammer, they're going to start to do really well, because that's what I think was the scariest thing that they had.
Oh, definitely. They're able to secure KOs a lot more quickly. They're able to follow up off of each other a lot more quickly, and also like more damage on those follow-ups, because they usually pick up like a stop side air or like a 2-piece after that, compared to like, oh, they'll get like 1 off of the axe. And so you're just outputting more damage. You're doing more moves when you have the hammer. Like that's the scariest thing by far, is when the Taros players in this bracket get hammer, everybody should be worried.
Especially your teammates sometimes, because we've definitely seen some teammates get taken out. But we're going to game number 5. It's going to be Western Air Temple to see who is going to go on into the top 4 of things. Wess and V3M find a way to clutch up here against the double Taros.
Taros players are going to start this one. Oh my gosh, Wess is taking so much punishment here from both of the axes from these Taros players. Okay, huge follow-up here though.
Unfortunate that Wess did get caught by the teammate, but a side air will take out Kaiser. Signature from Wess. That's the end sig to take out K.
Perfect timing. Wess was taking so much punishment early on this game. Like the axes were swinging and they were hitting him constantly. And then all of a sudden they just turned it around and they got those like 2 really solid clean KOs.
Nice.
Dude, and they're keeping it going.
They got the momentum and they kept the momentum. Kaiser does find the landing there. Stomp into the side air. Vem, he's still threatening, man.
Dude, yeah, his movement's really good here. He's just darting around the stage. There's a stomp side air. Gonna send him all the way to the right. He already used one of his recoveries. Dude, they can't hit Vem. Okay, they finally hit Vem.
Yep, they finally find that side air, but blue team took a lot of damage there. You saw Kaiser got launched by the falling side air from Wess. Good movement from K there. Ooh, man. I'm surprised that didn't get turned around.
Ooh, the recovery from Vim almost taken off the top. Kaiser and Wess going at it on the right side. V3M comes in to help. He does it the GCD light. Oh, Wess tried to go in with the GCD light too.
Oh, with the gravitational neutral light, he'll hit the recovery.
Okay.
It's a trade out.
At least they trade 1-for-1. Lead is still going to favor the red team because Kai is so heavily damaged on this second stock. I think like an axe inlight from V3M will do it here. Maybe just a falling side air. Okay, the side air is going to come out from Wess.
Team combo.
This is really scary. Do they KO off of that? Oh,
they do!
Oh my gosh, dude, no way! Oh my gosh, that's an orange KO.
I thought K had time to react, but instead goes into the KO box. There's 3 stocks left. This is Kaiser's tournament stock. He's going to have the biggest clutch of all time if he wants to do this.
Oh, it's not working out so far for him. That's like 7 unanswered hits. He tries to land with the ground pound. He whiffs, takes 2, takes 3, takes a weapon toss, and it's over just like that. Wess and V3M are moving on past their enemies of Kaiser and K, the double Taros. That means we will not be having an all Taros game unless Wess and Vim choose to change their legends.
Become what you have defeated. Wess and Vim will continue on. They've made it into the top 4, so that